Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams in the committee ranks basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Little. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Tigers offense making their way on the field today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's running out of time here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Wildcats offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield. It's Davis. Receiver makes the catch. To get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, caught over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete. 2nd down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8. And here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now, you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Davis. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Well, Arizona has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and...
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? On the run, he'll let it go. He's got his man wide open. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU.
And the sophomores got him for a sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Davis. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Green. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice tuck.
The ball is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A new set of downs after that completion. Back to pass. It's Davis. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. And
he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield. He misses it. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call doesn't work. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he boots it high into the air. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The offense now operating in empty. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Dropping back, it's Davis. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Just trying to get rid of it. And the pass is just thrown away, clearly intentional grounding, and here comes the penalty mark. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's caught. It's Watkins. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. This will be fair caught at the 30. Minuta's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that 1st half. Talk about a 1st half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable 2nd half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defensive coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Gets into space at the 50. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Davis. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the completion made. Brought down quickly at the 14. The offense is in the red zone. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Now the important point after attempt. He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Well, Curtin, Arizona has the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking to pass. It's Davis. He's moving out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And he's brought down there. Now, a crucial third down and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Arizona.
Third down and goal for the offense. Receiver trying to make the yardage, takes it on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Wildcats. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Tech on the PAT again. It's 28-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
That makes the score Arizona 28.
Bringing it out, it's Litter. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle made after the completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First and 10 now for the offense. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Running back has it on a screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back, trying to extend the play. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
There's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Davis. Looking for the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Arizona. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Makes the catch. It's Gutierrez. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Arizona has now moved into the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Pressure is coming. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.